Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the FarmCast. We're back with another complaint cast. It's been long enough. A week goes by and we get angry. That's what I always say. That's what a lot of people say.
True, Zach does always say that. He literally keeps saying this.
Yeah.
He's just it'll show
Another
up
week.
it's scheduled in my DMs. And Zach just says another week, more complaints. I'm like, Zach, please just leave me alone. I'm trying to have a good day. And he's like, no.
Yep.
So there's that.
Yeah, that's sure.
This is good.
Yeah, but I have been angry this week.
Okay.
Actually, it's about 2 weeks ago, but the anger's still there. The anger's always been there. So I've got, and it's not this person. So, okay, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm just going to say his name, Bryson Tiller, but not Bryson Tiller. Bryson Tiller's fans. So if you guys... No, fans. Lots of them.
I heard that as singular, and I thought you were about to call out one very specific fan.
No.
And I said, let's go.
Yeah. Name drop it on the pod. I could do that too. That's for the farm after hours. Maybe we'll get a Patreon going or an OnlyFans, and then we'll name drop exactly who we're hating this week.
Ooh, kind of like that.
But, so 5 years ago, 2015, Bryson Tiller dropped an album called Trap Soul. I hate this fucking album, but everyone else loves this album. Like, this is known as one of the greatest albums of all time if you go by what the internet thinks. It's the Witcher 3 of Twitter music. People love it, but I feel like I've never met someone in real life who loves this album. So I hate it because I think it's literally just I think it's so boring. So 5 years later, Bryson Tiller, who is a cool dude, if you see his Twitter handle, it's father, artist, gamer, in that order. Pretty fucking cool. He also has like months streamed on Apex Legends. He has months played. So he's a cool dude. This is not a complaint on him. He does what he can. But his fans are the fucking worst. People talk about how great this album was and how much they missed this album. Oh, better times when Trap Soul came out. Everyone misremembers this album, or maybe they remember it correctly, but nostalgia's a bitch. So he puts out this album that is basically a carbon copy of the last one. Like, from the cover, the names, sound, everything. And now all of his fans are like, what happened? And they're blaming this guy like it was him. It was you. It was you the first time. This is on you for hyping this up, for making it seem like this is the only thing. So I've been heated about that. That makes me so angry. This guy gets so much hate that he doesn't deserve.
I didn't think you'd be the guy to stick up for him. I don't think I've heard.
I think he's a good guy.
Musically, I should say.
Oh yeah, musically, I don't think his music's good. I don't think he's good.
This is why, like,
Rihanna.
and I can't speak specifically because I literally couldn't tell you one single Bryson Tiller song. But I think this is like a general idea when it comes to artists. Artists just need to, like, in a weird way, they need to embrace their fans, but also completely fucking ignore them. Because as soon as you start trying to cater to, like, a specific sound or something, you kind of lose all identity of your music, and it stops being, like, anything that resembles, you know what I'm saying?
I think you're right.
It's just a bad path to go down.
Yeah. He named the album Anniversary. That's embracing it too much. Like, that is way too much. It's like if Kendrick came out and put out To Pimp a Butterfly 2. Like... it would be terrible. Or like if Kanye's like, wow, you guys love My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, here's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy 2020.
My Darker Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah, oh my god.
I don't know what would be worse, coming out with Kanye literally coming out with like an actual full-blown sequel to an album, Yeezus-er, or whitewashing all of his old albums and making them all like Christian versions. I don't know what I want, because, like, I think ironically, I would love Yeezus, but, like, the holy version, where he's in it, but what he's in is reading Genesis of the Old Testament. He's just in those pages. He's in those Psalms. That'd be fire.
He's in it. He's in the pew praying.
Yep. Oh, that's good.
You know I'm in it.
Mm-hmm.
Praying to God every day.
Yup.
It'd be kind of hard. I would play that. That's essentially
Well, I don't know.
Jesus is King.
So far, he is a big old 0 for 1 when it comes to Christian albums.
Yeah.
That's just one man's opinion. Mine, the correct one, but, you know.
Yeah. But it would just be, any artist embracing like that would just be kind of gross. Takes away the authenticity.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was all I was angry about. I was heated all
a lot
week.
of artists, I feel like, do that, where it's like, I feel like they kind of just won't go for something that they might specifically like the sound of, but instead they'll just be like, well, this is just going to bang on the radio.
Yeah.
Or this is just going to chart, so why in God's name would I actually make something with a little bit of, like, artistic integrity when I could just make another banger that's going to land top 25?
It does make me wonder who, like, of the very, like, middle tier, like, artists, who's making, like, real music that they enjoy anymore?
Machine Gun Kelly. No.
Not even kidding.
Oh.
I think you're right.
One of our friends...
I think you're right.
Yeah. MGK is making music that he wants to make.
We can talk about this too, because one of our friends was recently trying to say how I would like the new Machine Gun Kelly album, because I guess Blaze.
Say the name.
Blaze was trying to tell me that I would like this because it is a punk rock album. If you think I want to listen to 1 second of Machine Gun Kelly trying to do rap rock, you've lost your fucking mind.
But I don't think he's trying to do rap rock. I think he's literally doing like punk rock.
That sounds even worse. No.
So it's weird
just because you're a white guy with a lot of tattoos doesn't mean you can automatically do punk rock. That is not how it actually works.
So I've actually heard, I'm not going to listen to it. It's not something I care to listen to, MGK or that genre, but I've heard from people who love that music that this is like amazing.
Actually good.
I've heard it's really good.
I can't even let myself. I haven't heard anything about the album except for that. Otherwise, I didn't even know it existed, and I kind of wish I still lived in that world.
Yeah,
I listened to one song. The song was okay. That's not really my type of music at all. But the music video, this was before he was like publicly dating Megan Fox, which is
good for him,
cool, by the way.
Right.
It was a music video with Megan Fox in it, and the music video was cool. The song sounded okay, but I'm just not into that kind of music. So
I saw someone say on Twitter like this album sold insanely well. It like doubled his best-selling album, and someone just says he sold 200,000 units with a pop punk album. He's never rapping again, so I'm pretty happy for it. He's out of rap. I am more than happy about that. So good for you.
And a lot of money getting shit on by Eminem.
Dude, he did. Like, sounds kind of nice.
Also, that saga, never once listened to either one of those guys' songs.
I listened to the Eminem one.
Eminem
it was okay.
one's really
like Kill Shot or what? Yeah, that was it, right?
Yeah.
It's really
good.
I just simply did not care.
It was funny, and I just wanted to be like part of the moment.
Say about MGK, like
it was so much fun, dude. I'm not even gonna
it was
it was a fucking blast.
Funny.
Anytime, say what you want about Eminem, anytime he's involved in a beef, it's fucking funny. There is going to be something funny going on, and that one was one of the funniest ones I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah. But
like that dude has just made a lot of money from that, and just being very attractive. That man has made a lot of money on that.
Speaking of that, the same exact like mirrored careers here. Did you guys know the same thing happened a couple months ago? G-Eazy made like a rock album too. Same exact situation. Just attractive dude with tattoos. This is true.
No.
This is true. Yeah.
No, that's even worse.
It literally is worse.
Yeah.
I've never gotten the G-Eazy is good hype. Is there a song by G-Eazy that you enjoy?
No.
Not
but
one. And
here's the thing, but like
there was that little time. Okay, this is not about G-Eazy's music or anything, but there was that time where Meg Thee Stallion and G-Eazy had a little thing.
Oh God!
And I was about ready to throw my Meg Thee Stallion fandom out the fucking window. But thank God that ended as quickly as it started.
She put the kibosh on that on Instagram pretty quick too.
Yeah.
That was over
Yeah.
about as quick as it started.
Yeah.
With like G-Eazy and like Machine Gun Kelly coming out with a quote unquote punk rock, at least like Machine Gun Kelly looks and kind of like acts the part.
Right.
Like G-Eazy's just like a fucking.
She's got like the
swears.
slick back hair,
Yeah,
with
like
the jackets and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna be the one to say what an artist should or shouldn't look like, but the dude doesn't
I
scream
will.
punk rock. Let me tell you, I'll say that much. What the hell?
Has there ever been like, and I'm trying to think maybe before I say this, has there ever been someone like switching genres that's been good?
I'm sure there is, and I'm just not thinking of any at the moment. But
I will say, Vic Mensa's first rap song ever was sick.
Well, he's still rap. It's not like
what's
he's
that?
changed. Vic Mensa's always been rap.
Hey, he was more of like
he came out with a punk rock
like
album too.
He was
Okay,
more of like an
yeah, and that was
R&B,
very bad.
like singer guy before he just started rapping. But
He's like always been with kids these days. He's been in a rap group. Then he made a really bad like rock album. Every rapper at some point makes a bad rock album at this point.
Which is incredibly weird, but sure.
So weird. I thought it'd be more of like
B.O.B. once rapped
Kid
about how
Cudi.
he was gonna make a rock album and then just never did.
he has
Honestly,
a rock song.
B.O.B. does?
Yes, he has one with Andre 3000 from like
Oh,
2011.
shit,
It's
dude.
really
Why?
weird.
Why
Flatline
is that
too.
a thing?
I don't know, dude. It was so fucking weird. That dude
I
has
got
the
a
weirdest
deep
career.
cut of an artist successfully. This is the one I actually think is like the most successful. It's Darius Rucker. He went from Hootie and the Blowfish to just being like an insanely successful country music artist.
Oh,
I did not know he was in
didn't
Hootie and the
know.
Blowfish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he was
had
the lead
no
singer of
idea.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
I did not know that.
Good
Yeah.
for him.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Yeah, no, Darius Rucker. That man has had a career and a half. So
Yeah.
like, he's
Shit.
like the only one I can really think of. Because you just have some guys that just like play with different genres, but I can't think of any that's like hardline been to one genre, completely hopped off, went to the next.
Well,
Well,
Can't think
Lil
of
Nas X was my
he
favorite
was
country singer,
country. Yeah,
and he dropped a rap album.
yeah, that was impressive.
Sure, that counts. Fucking why not?
There was the terrible Lil Wayne album, Rebirth.
Oh, brother.
Who said terrible?
Yeah, that's true.
It had
Oh,
that
man.
one song.
It had Drop It on the World. That was
Is that
a
the
good
one
song.
Is that
That's
the
what
one
that's
that's
about.
played at like every NFL stadium to this day?
I hope so. That's a good song. I don't think that's still
I
played.
like that song.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like Drop It on the World.
Oh, yeah, that is the song.
Okay,
that is
yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking bang.
Yeah, that song's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Snoop Lion, can't forget about that.
Oh no, we can. That's okay. that he's had so many of those. Like he had a gospel album. Like he's had so many of those. No, I'm a new name. Shut up.
I got a hard,
Seriously, just shut the hell
Just
up, Snoop
Stop,
Dogg.
dude.
I got a
Just
hard
stop.
transition for if we're willing to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
there, willing to make it. So I don't know how many shows do this, but I just recently ran it. So there's this anime that I've been watching that it was really fucking good. It has been the first season. This is in season 2. It just started again this year. Season 1 ended in 2016. I've been waiting on this shit a long time, right? They just took a mid-season break last week after a big cliffhanger, and it's not coming back until 2021.
Ooh.
What the fuck is a mid-season break?
That sounds like a whole lot of bullshit to
Like,
me.
have you guys ever heard of this? I can't think of another show that's done this, but I'm going to complain about the concept in general. Mid-season finale for months?
Well,
I get a week. Maybe
know,
2.
Yeah.
But like,
Months?
hold up.
I feel
Okay.
like most of the time with shows, right? They're like all done and completed before the new season like
Yeah.
starts, right? So like, do they need to retool some of the animation? or
You had
something?
4 years to do this!
So is this
That's
going to be
why
like? Is this like a split season though? Because like
No!
Breaking Bad had like. Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, go.
I was gonna say.
Like,
I was gonna say because Breaking Bad's final season was 2 parts, and they were released like different years. Same thing with BoJack Horseman's final season. It was 2 parts, and like it was months in between. But they are very like distinguishable like parts of this final season. So maybe it's like that.
I wouldn't consider it. So basically, like, it definitely like reached a peak, and it's pretty obvious, like, oh, the next part's coming up, but it's not like it's gonna be a hard transition because it's still taking place in like the exact same place, and presumably it's picking up like the next day. That makes absolutely no sense. Why I have to now wait like at least 3 months? Are you absolutely kidding me? Then call it, you know what you call it? Season 3 coming up next year.
Yeah.
Mid-season finale. Dude, I saw that today. I lost my shit. I look forward to this every Wednesday. Yeah. It's been like 11 episodes this season. What do you mean mid-season break? You just started!
I'm just thinking, could you imagine if Game of Thrones, the final season, would have done that? And it just would have been the exact same thing, like how angry people would have been.
Yeah! This is just on a much smaller scale. This is just, like just for me. Like, fuck, dude, oh my god. I saw that today. I absolutely...
That is shitty.
I was so disappointed. Every Wednesday, I'm looking forward to this. That's my... It gets me through my hump week. You know what I mean? The hump day every week. Gets me through my week. It's something I look forward to. That's the funny Geico joke.
It's already, go Pack, go. If you know, you know. Shout out to Tammy.
Shout out Tammy. My favorite meme.
Yeah. Real quick,
we might
you guys, I don't care what team you're a fan of. If I can't imagine this is a Packers specific thing. That's all we know it is.
To be.
I don't know, man. But like we've been recently diving deep, especially Zach. He might be a little too deep.
I'm submerged.
Facebook groups that are like about a certain sport, but it's like the certain kind of fan rules the page. So the name of the page that we're a big fan of is Green and Gold Till I'm Dead.
No. Hold up. At first, it's sorry. It's like Packer fan page or something. ... in all caps. Green or gold till I'm dead and cold. Oh my god.
It is. I mean, can you call it boomer posting? Because it's more involved. Like they're creating the shitty content.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of them are like 30 or 35 years old too. Like they aren't. A lot of them aren't boomers.
But a lot of them post like boomers.
They do. Yeah.
So for the listening audience, they basically take clip art of. I don't even know where to begin.
Hot chicks.
Yeah, there's one specific poster, Tammy.
Tammy is the MVP of the group.
Every Wednesday, she likes to post hump day pictures. Every hump day consists of some clip art girl who looks like she was like in the Bratz cartoon, and she looks like a Bratz doll, just covered with like generic Packer logos, and it just go Pack go. It just half her ass is hanging out, and you just have these like 35 to 40-year-old dudes like, yes,
horny.
I saw the one comment. Woo! It was like
yummy.
Today'd be a good day to hump on the couch. LOL. ... JK laughing emoji.
My god,
that was a wild one, dude. And they all feed into it. Tammy responds to some of them. If you're lucky, Tammy will.
Tammy creates these pictures. Like, there's no way she finds these. These are home brews.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my! Well, they've got her trademark on it, so.
Yeah, they do have
Tammy.
And they all say somewhere, green and gold till I'm dead and cold.
yo. Oh man.
Tammy a freak. Tammy looks like looks mid-50s. I'll tell you that. Like,
I think they're all closer to like 40s and 50s. I don't think they're like 30s.
I just can't imagine, like, you know what? I can't imagine because
the guy who posts the video, the recap video, with his
Packers. Oh god, you're in it too?
Oh my god, that guy's on ketamine.
Oh yeah. He doesn't wear a shirt and only wears a scarf.
Yes, and then after every says, huh, like, that man is like excited about a Packers win. I told you we're going to Rodgers, Adams, Kenny Clark. Like he won't stop. I was trying to tag you guys in it, but I couldn't. It was too early. It was before you guys were in there, and just go back, go. We got focus coming. Just, that man,
bro, and it's like hundreds of likes every time.
I just don't get it. Like, I always assumed like we were like some of the biggest Packer fans you could find, but
no.
They are.
Well, I don't even think
they wear the G.
Yeah,
Tony Ortiz,
the GOAT.
Tony, that's a different group. That's a more respectable
group. Yeah.
Tony Ortiz is Green Bay Packers. It might be like Vince Lombardi reincarnated for all we know.
Seriously,
like, big
shout
Packer
out.
fan.
Shout out to the Packer fan pages. Homework assignment for fans of any other team. Find your own local boomer posting about the Atlanta Falcons or something. God, I need
Doesn't exist. It's only a Packer thing.
It has to happen for the Vikings. I think it might be an NFC North thing.
I think it seems like a very Midwest thing.
And AFC North. I could see Steelers having a very similar...
I could see some Broncos fans really getting into it.
Oh, Broncos too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some Cowboys fans. I could see the Cowboys really having,
Definitely.
No one strokes America's team like the Cowboys fans.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Huh? Pause.
Okay. So we will tilt to something maybe a little bit more real life than an anime show breaking in the middle of it.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is real emotion here.
You guys remember that cop that killed a guy?
Yeah, okay.
I do.
That
narrows it down.
First off, Derek Chauvin.
Chauvin,
sure. First off, how does he post a $1 million bond as a cop? Second off, he's being charged for murder, and there's video of it. Why does this man even get bail?
Why does bail exist? I think that's an even better question. And because it's very... I hate... It's a whole weird thing. I think California finally got rid of it, because it's literally just a way for the state to just, like, bring in money, and then the rich people just get to be out, and then everybody who's poor is just like, sucks, you're staying in.
Yeah.
Until your trial. But yeah, fuck Derek Chauvin, and fuck whoever obviously funded that for him, because he ain't posting that himself.
For it. Right.
Yeah. We don't even have to have a long discussion about that, because I think we're all on the same page.
Right.
That motherfucker needs to stay in there, and God, I shouldn't even be surprised that he's not.
My big thing with this whole situation is, even if because there is bail, right? Eventually, if that changes, awesome. But like, if there is like video of like the act that got you into jail or prison, why is that even an option for you to post bail, regardless of how insane the number is?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I genuinely... I can't even begin to try to figure it out anymore, because it just makes my head hurt, and I literally don't even have the mental capacity to devote more thought to it than I have to. I can't do it anymore. Like, I'm burned out.
Yeah.
Fair.
Fuck these guys.
Yeah,
like,
fuck
$1 million fucking dollars to get him out.
$1 million. Fuck off, dude.
$1 million. Think about everything else that could have been done with $1 million. Then get this guy who killed someone out.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, crazy.
Oh my god.
I've got something a little less brutal.
Happy.
Okay.
But we will all very much be on the same page, I'm sure. So, Fenner, you haven't been to my apartment, but Kyle, you have. You know, things work, at least in my apartment. That's nice. You know, you can say a lot of things about my apartment, but things work.
It works.
Well, that stopped being the case this weekend. So Sunday I get back to my apartment, and there's a little leak in the bathroom, a little one. No big deal, whatever. I don't really... this is the first time I've ever seen it. Can't get much worse than it already is. I'll put a bucket under
Leak
it.
from
No
the
big
shower,
deal.
or where's the leak
The
coming
ceiling.
from? Oh,
The ceiling.
okay.
And,
Boy.
Yep. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to think any of it now. It went on, then it stopped. I'm like, okay, it figured itself out. That's me with anything when something goes bad. It will figure itself out. I don't know what's wrong, but it will figure itself out. It'll play its course. So then Monday goes by, and I'm like, oh, yeah, it's not as bad. And then, so I put tape over it. I'm like I said,
that'll solve it.
Brother.
Nothing
So I
says
said-
waterproof like Scotch tape.
So I said, once again, I'm like, it will figure itself out. If it gets worse, I'll call my maintenance, whatever. I wake up next morning, a lot worse. A lot worse. There's like a hole in my ceiling, and like the bucket's halfway full. Like it's a lot worse at this point. And I'm like, okay, fine, fuck it, I'll call maintenance. I don't like having people in my apartment when I'm not there, so that's why I'm like, I just don't like people being in around my stuff when I'm not there. So I call maintenance, whatever. I finally get him on the phone with him. I'm like, hey, just letting you know, pretty big leak of ceiling above me. I think the water unit or whatever, the pipe's leaking right above my toilet. Could you go check it out? I'm at work until 6. And he was like, well, yeah, I can have someone come over a little bit later. Sounds like someone above you just has a messy shower. And I'm like, what?
What?
He thinks that someone, he thinks that someone was just getting the curtain was down and just splashing a little too much, and it leaked down into my bathroom. And I was like, I don't think that's the case, but you're the expert here. So yeah, that's what they thought at first. They didn't believe me. They thought it was a messy shower.
Just a little messy. Did maintenance come eventually?
This morning, guy comes in, he takes a look at it, and basically goes, yep, that's more than just a little
shower.
You're right. And looks at it, and he's like, all right, I'll go fix the pipes, whatever, and I'll be here tomorrow, and I'll fix it. So I'm waiting for that. I still have a hole in my bathroom, but so I don't think it's leaky anymore. So maybe the guy learned how to take a shower properly. Maybe got him a shower curtain. But I was just like, no, I'm pretty sure. I'm not a fucking idiot. I think I can tell if it's a pretty big leak or not. I wouldn't have called you if it's some dude taking a messy shower above me.
What a phrase, by the way. Yeah, the guy who lives above you, hey, messy shower. Like,
Right.
Those words should never go together, because that just like that triggers a lot in my brain of just like
Messy
what
shower.
a messy shower looks like. Not digging it. And you know what I especially don't like? Secondhand messy shower water dripping right on me. Like,
Right. It has to go like through the panels, through the drywall, and then like, oh, that is the messiest shower water you can get.
You can just smell like his used shower water, just like mixed with like a trace amounts of Old Spice. You're like, okay.
I don't want to.
Off it.
If I had to give a color, it's very
brown.
yellow. It's very
no.
yellow. So it was not a messy shower.
Have you ever considered the guy above you just has a piss kink and he just wants to see if any of his neighbors would like to partake in the fun?
I haven't thought about that, but
Because
I will
listen,
now.
what a it's got to be a tough situation to be in. Like, let's say you're in an apartment building, right? Especially during quarantine, you're probably not seeing a lot of people right now, and to make matters worse, you just have a massive piss kink.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You will really only have limited options, because you're probably not going to go online and meet a whole ton of people during quarantine who just want to partake in your piss kink. So I think you got to do a little field research on your own, and maybe sometimes you got to take a risk or two, right? What better way than to do it in mild anonymity than just to piss down a hole that you create onto your neighbors and just gauge their reactions? Do they call the plumber? Do they learn to live with it? Who knows? This is just a nice way to field test.
Yeah. You know what I would do if I hypothetically had a piss kink?
Oh yeah, couldn't be me.
Hypothetically. I would get mason jars. I'd piss into a bunch of them, go to the mailroom, leave one for every person, and just my number, and just say thoughts. Text me. Text me.
Oh, imagine opening your. You know what? I bet that's happened to people before.
Oh, it's got.
You open your mailbox, jar of piss, just
pee.
sitting there for
Yeah.
you. That's happened.
Oh yeah.
What's
Fun
Joey
fact.
Salads did that. Joey Salads mailed his piss to a
Oh.
child before. People forget that, and now he's running for Congress.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
How is that dude not in jail? He's done so many like jail worthy
Have you ever
things.
seen his Twitter account in the last like 3 years?
Yeah, it's mega as shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Weird,
trying to
dude.
run for like New York mayor.
Oh,
How
shit.
involved is a piss kink? What, like you like pissing on people?
Yeah,
Well,
I thought it
you're
was
talking to
other
the
way
experts,
around. Yeah.
so let us tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I imagine you just like getting pissed on or pissing on other people.
Yeah.
Oh. Because if I like pissing on other people and I live in an apartment building, I mean, what's stopping you from cracking the window and just
Letting it ride.
That's
flopping
more,
around
that's,
and just pissing outside?
that's slightly
you know?
more illegal.
What?
Slightly more illegal.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, at least you can, in this situation, you can just be like, bad pipes, what are you
Yeah,
going to do?
Yeah,
It's not my fault my piss get in your apartment. I
Right.
didn't mean to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you piss out the window. That might be slightly belligerent. That might be pretty obvious what's going on there.
Yeah.
You just see some waterworks coming from the top story.
Oh, jeez. But
But
yeah,
you can't get your kink.
I guess. I was
Well,
just.
all I
a
know
little
is I'm not going to be
frustrated.
visiting Zach's apartment for a very long time.
Yeah, I gotta get the piss out.
This is a
Not
big
mine
bummer for
either.
Zach because he's a big bathroom sink water guy, so he's going to have to make a difficult decision pretty soon.
I've evolved. Well, no, not evolved. I'd say devolved because it is the worst water. I will lay down on that. My bathroom sink water is like the best water in Milwaukee. The kitchen sink water is fine. It's good. It can do. But the bathroom
You're
sink
a
water is
psychopath.
very good. And not even. Give it a fucking try. Everyone
This is
says
the best
that.
water in Milwaukee.
Everyone says that. Everyone says that, but they haven't tried it. I say
have
the same
tried your
thing.
fucking bathroom water, dude. I don't notice a difference.
Well,
I got a
it's-
solution to all your
colder.
piss and water problems. Spend $30 on a Brita.
These are tough times. That $30 needs to go to groceries.
Yeah, sometimes
My
y'all
Brit-
gotta make a
my
choice.
Brita is my
Brita
bathroom sink.
or getting pissed on.
That is not the choice.
Sometimes y'all gotta make a choice.
The
Brita,
bathroom-
OnlyFans.
I will say I'm gonna next time we'll get you here, Fenner too. I'm gonna do a test. We're gonna put out a placebo, and we're just gonna see what you think of just water tests, and you tell me what you like better.
Takes
Okay.
one sip. Oh God, it's piss.
Fuck.
No, that's the control. That's the control.
But yeah, I was just upset at my apartment manager. Like, I know a fucking leak, not a messy shower.
Yeah, I know how to fix it too. I put tape on
Yeah,
it.
I tried.
I have a complaint.
Did you actually use just Scotch tape before
Yeah.
we move on?
Wait, I was being sarcastic.
No,
You
yeah.
did not actually just use Scotch tape.
No, I did, yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know, like, maybe
You
it would
have a
help
brain,
a little bit.
right? Like, what is that gonna do?
Dude,
I don't know.
something could just have like a trace amount of condensation and Scotch tape is
Scotch-
falling right off.
No, it just
Yeah.
turns into saran
Well, I
wrap.
did. I also had.
Plastic.
I also like. I used like. I ripped off a piece of cardboard, and like. I mean, I used that too. Like, I taped that up over the leak.
Yes,
You would have
very
literally-
absorbent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have literally just been better off finding a comically large, like, cartoon Band-Aid and just sticking it right over the patch in the wall.
If I had it, that's not a bad idea.
Listen,
I wanted to
It's
see
a
how
better
severe.
idea than what you
It'd be-
came up with.
I wanted to see how severe the leak was. If that could stop it, not very severe.
yeah, my Scotch tape.
Scotch
Yeah.
tape couldn't hold it.
Hey, if
we
it,
got a problem.
I better call maintenance. This cardboard didn't absorb it.
hey, it was like the side of a White Claw thing, so it had like the waxy layer. So who knows?
So
that would
even
absorb
less
anything.
absorbent.
It would just literally just pool the water there until the Scotch tape breaks free from the 6 drops of
Like
water
I
that
said,
get inside of
I
it.
think
Like
the
I said-
whole point of those cardboards that house like beer or something is
that they
that they're
don't
kind of
absorb water.
hydrophobic and
Yes.
don't get wet, so that
Yeah,
the water
okay.
literally doesn't absorb no matter what.
Okay, well, now I know next time I have a leak to not do that.
You should have came to us,
Yeah, you guys would have definitely helped.
the experts.
Yeah.
You would have been better off stapling a T-shirt.
At that point, any solution, I was not going to be a closed-minded person. I had a lot of other ideas.
Taking the piss.
Yeah.
A lot of options.
Mm-hmm.
I have a minor complaint. Actually, well, do you want to hear the minor or the major complaint?
Both of them.
Yeah. At the same
They're
time.
very different.
Let's hear them both.
Okay, so the minor complaint is I don't think the world has enough good flavors and varieties of soup. And my major complaint is that they made Hyrule Warriors and not just making Breath of the Wild 2. Which one do you guys want to get into?
I have not played either of those games, so
Well,
I'm a big
it
soup
is.
guy. I'm
Hyrule
a big
Warriors
soup
isn't
guy.
out.
Yeah, well, fuck
So
that
of
game.
course you couldn't.
So, anyways, I was looking through the pantry recently that we have, and then I was just kind of like thinking about like the store of Walmart, and I think like every single variety of soup that has a vegetable and like some kind of hamburger is the exact same soup, and I think they just call it like 500 different things to try to make you think it's different soup, but I think there's literally like 4 kinds of soup. Tomato, like cream of mushroom, beef and vegetable soup, and clam chowder. There's not another soup on earth.
You didn't even name the most iconic soup of all time.
If you're going to say chicken noodle, it's just the same thing as beef with the broth, except that this one just has
It's
chicken.
different broth. It's chicken broth instead of beef broth.
Okay, fine. 5 different kinds of soup.
I mean, very different. If you're trying to say they're the same thing.
I'm
They're not
conceding
the
the
same.
point.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
you won.
Yes.
That doesn't really change my. Soup is a ripoff. Like, dude.
I have one argument here. Those 5 soups are very good. They're very good. Other than cream of mushroom, I'm not a big cream of mushroom guy. I can see if you like it, but
cream mushrooms like
guy.
can be used for like cooking. That's
Cooking.
about it. I wouldn't
never
just
actually
like open a big old can and just tear right through it. But like, dude, every soup that's just like broth, some variety of vegetable, and beef, they literally call it like 5,000 different things to try to make you act like beef lentil or like beef stew, beef and vegetable. Like, just they call it a lot of different things. It's the same fucking soup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of soup propaganda.
I had there was one time where like my grandma made this amazing like Polish family recipe Polish soup, and it was the best thing I've ever had. I have
Like
never
sausage?
had it since. Yes.
Yeah.
It was the best thing. I've never had it since. But soup's ruined for me. Most soups, unless it's like homemade and someone made it. Just canned soup is so broken and ruined for me, and it makes me sad. Because I would love a nice clam.
SpaghettiOs. Yum, 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 yum. Huh?
That was one time. I never said yum.
Do we call SpaghettiOs soup? Or is it just really runny
Trash.
spaghetti and
Really,
meatballs?
really runny spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Is Chef Boyardee ravioli a soup?
No, that's some sort of pasta.
It's really runny
But it's like-
ravioli.
But it comes in a lot of sauce. I think it might be a soup.
I don't know. It's been literally 10 years since I've had Chef Boyardee ravioli.
I've definitely had it within the last like 2 years.
Yeah,
I
same here.
definitely have.
Yeah.
My family was never a big like
I kind of like Chef Boyardee.
Boyardee guy.
I kind of like Chef Boyardee.
Yeah.
And I'm not proud. And I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Okay.
Fenner's,
Not proud to admit
high
it. but I'm not
class out
ashamed
here.
to admit it.
Fenner's high class. He wouldn't get it. Speaking
No,
of
I'm not going to
brands,
defend
though.
SpaghettiOs though.
Yeah. Speaking Campbell's Chunky Noodle Soup, or any of theirs, has taken such a nosedive, I feel like. And again, maybe this is just me. Okay, I wasn't sure if that's just me, because I feel like it used to be really good, but I feel like I've just had
Campbell's Chunky.
Yeah, I feel like I've also just had more soups from like nicer restaurants and like homemade stuff recently that
I think that's more part of it.
It used to be really good though.
Maybe we were just dumb kids.
I was gonna say
I don't believe that. I think I was a very smart, intelligent, and I had a refined palate for a 7-year-old.
Yeah. Clam chowder done right is my favorite soup.
Same.
Oh, do I?
Doesn't get better than clam chowder.
Oh.
Get a little saltine cracker in there. No, that's fine dining.
It is so good. That is top tier soup for me.
Okay, except like out of a can, I swear to God, 50% of the time you get clam chowder out of a can, it is just some watery mess. Have you guys ever had that?
Yes.
Like what?
That's
the
why
fuck?
I'm out on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's seriously, that's what's so upsetting about loving clam chowder. It's hit or miss. It's hit or big miss.
Sometimes you're just like, oh, this is the perfect pour. And then sometimes all the like moisture is like separate from the rest of the chowder, quote unquote. And it's like this awful because it cannot remix. I swear. I thought I was the only person. I'm glad that somebody else has had this experience.
It is real.
That's
hit
a
or
thing.
Miss.
I've had most soups out of a can. I've never had chowder out of a can.
Like we said, man, you're swinging for the fences, but boy, oh boy, you might strike out.
Yeah.
It's the Gary Sanchez of soups.
Oh, so this year, not good.
Terrible.
Yeah.
That's what Zach and I are saying. We've been out on soup lately. So it kind of adds up. So the next time that Gary Sanchez is batting over 250, I might reach for the clam chowder from Campbell's. I think that's the barometer that we need. It might be a while.
It's gonna be a while. My favorite soup I've ever had. My ex stepdad now used to, after every Thanksgiving, we would have leftover turkey.
Fenner disowned him. He removed him from the family personally.
Yeah, I just didn't enjoy his presence very much.
Excommunicated him.
Mom, this is not happening anymore. And she said, okay.
You're leaving. Goodbye.
But he would make, like, with the leftover turkey, he would, like, shred it up or pull it apart or whatever, and make homemade, like, turkey noodle soup instead of chicken noodle soup. And it was the best soup I've ever had. It was fantastic.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm seeing the vision.
Yeah. That could be really good. Shit.
Do you guys have like one thing you think you make that's like your specialty so far in life?
Oh, scrambled eggs? Are you kidding me?
Okay, but like beyond that, like super like one a little bit off the beaten path.
Okay,
everybody makes scrambled.
A bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I own eggs, dude.
Apparently, like I'm trying to think of something just like slightly
every single day after work. If you want them hard fried, sunny side up, scrambled, poached, I got
boiled.
Hard boiled? That doesn't take much skill. You just throw it in a fucking
soft boiled takes skill.
Never had soft boiled eggs.
Oh really?
I don't know.
Yeah, never had soft boiled eggs.
Soft boiled eggs, they're good. My mom makes them really well. They're fire.
The consistency of it.
So, like, it's about what you imagine. So, like, it's fully cooked and everything, but the yolk is still very runny.
Love me some runny yolk.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, dude, A1. It is a fire way to make an egg. But it's also hard as hell because half the time, like, if I were to ever try to do it, I would just end up, like, fucking it up, and they'd just be, like, kind of hard, kind of soft, and then the whole thing is just an interesting
nobody wants that.
No. But like I was trying to think of something a little more off the beat. Like I know I make a good buffalo chicken dip. I'll say it. I make a really good buffalo chicken dip. That's my favorite thing to make.
Mine's all just generic stuff. I have nothing cool to add. I can
make a mean quesadilla too. That's really basic, but man, I make a mean quesadilla.
I can buy a nice pizza for the boys if we're looking for something. If we are, I don't know why. I think I'm the only person in who goes to Metro Mart that buys lots of matzah. I think I'm the
Matzo
only
Matzo's
one.
a fire.
It's always
frozen
on
pizza.
sale. It's always on sale, and
What?
I buy it every time. No one else buys it except for me for some reason.
Bro,
I'll take it.
that's the best time to buy it because, to be fair, lots of matzo is kind of pricey.
It's very
It is.
pricey. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's worth it. I'm not saying it's not worth it. It's a very good frozen pizza.
It's
I've had
typically
it-
like $10 or $11. I get it for like $6 every time, and I'm never
I've
saying
had
no
this
to
thing
that.
recently with like frozen pizza. Like I used to like the frozen pizzas that were just like a little bit like the matzo matzas, but like, dude, I have downgraded in my like.
Oh,
my
Jax?
taste-
Are you kidding me?
I crave Jacks and
Jax.
Orvs.
Jax
That's
is
about it.
Shit.
yeah.
I slam Jack. You know what I do? I put the Jackson. I has to be more brown than golden brown. I like a dark frozen pizza, and then I just put Frank's Hot on it on a pepperoni.
That
pizza.
sounds good, though.
Oh, yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds
Oh, yeah.
really good.
It is absolutely amazing. And then because they're really thin, you just slam the whole thing, and you're like, I don't feel that bad. I hate Tombstone. I used to be the biggest Tombstone guy. Tombstone's whack now.
Never
I think-
been a big Tombstone guy.
I swear to they changed it up, or I changed, but
I used to like
changed, Kyle.
Roma pizza.
changed,
Roma
man.
pizza's terrible now.
they're That's cardboard.
What is
Yeah,
that? What
Roma,
pizza?
Roma.
Yeah.
The cheapest of the cheap.
And also the cheese, instead of shredded cheese, it's like shredded cheese, but then also chopped into 4 different pieces. It's just like little tiny cubes of
Ugh.
cheese. That's terrible.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
this actually reminds me. This actually works. I'm going to keep on this topic. I'm not trying to cut anybody else's complaints off, if you guys don't mind. But this has been actually really bothering me. So I see this like every few months on Twitter, and it's this tweet out 2 pictures. One is traditional Italian pizza,
American.
and then American pizza. Fuck right off. American pizza looks so much better than an Italian pizza. Get your 4 fucking pieces of mozzarella and a little bit of parsley. Get that shit out of here. Give me Papa John's. I don't want your Italian eatery. I want the Papa.
See, I
Get
like
that trash out of here. I'm sick of that.
The Italian-
Elitist opinion.
Italian pizza, that's like Neapolitan style pizza, right? That's what us Americans
it's all-
would call it.
yeah.
I don't know, dude. Just like look it up. Look up a
It's-
picture.
The
You'll know
thing
what I'm
is,
talking about.
it is taste-wise better. I love that kind of pizza, but if I want to just load up, give me the American, obviously.
They're different things.
Yeah, they're very
different
different.
foods.
Yeah,
Like,
I can't even compare those at
No.
all.
And I'm just sick of this, like, American dumb, America bad. You know what I
That's
mean?
true,
Like,
yeah.
look at me. I love to shit on America as much as anybody you'll find. But at the same time, like, Jesus Christ, American pizza is fire.
Yeah.
Chicago deep dish, fire.
Like the things I do, admittedly,
For
to a
my
Topper's pizza,
woo!
I do a lot of bad things. I'm a bad man.
Things I do for my country, like eat our pizza.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. It's like everyone wants to hop on their high horse on Twitter.
God.
In reality, you're still ordering a Domino's pizza too. You want to know why
you know
we don't
what?
eat like
It's
that?
good.
Yeah, it's expensive as fuck. Like
It's
if you
very-
want one of those, it'll be amazing. It'll be worth it. It won't get you like bloated like a fucking American pizza one, and it will cost twice as much. You'll want dessert after that pizza. I don't want dessert after Topper's pizza. I want to throw up and go to bed. Like
I want to have several beers, eat this thing, feel like a waste of a human being, and then watch football for 5 more hours. That's what I want.
That's
So, like,
exactly-
leave me alone.
Yeah, let me live.
Quit trying to say, like, American dumb. They like this pizza. I like this pizza. God, I hate that. It's
No,
so
I-
annoying. Every
I
time I
agree.
see it, 200K likes. Like, God, everybody just jerking themselves off.
That's something you kind of opened up a can of worms that I think I'm ready to go down.
Pop
Twitter
off.
in general, if you go into threads that are a take, they are just black holes into like sucking each other off. Like
Oh,
it gets
yeah.
really bad. I'm trying to think of the exact situation I was thinking of, but it was such extreme thought that like it was like you're really like everyone's feeding off of each other. It's like really like I'm trying to think of one exactly. Fuck, I wish I had an example offhand. But like you can like it's just people like it's like okay, let's think about that pizza one. God, yeah, I would never touch that kind of disgusting pizza processed. No, and it's like And it's just going down and be like, yeah, I only eat it if it's handmade. Yeah, I only go to it. I only eat it when I'm in this specific city. Yeah, I only eat it if I'm in this specific city by this one chef. If the cow is this cow and it made that kind of mozzarella cheese. Yeah. And it's just like trying to be better than the next. Like, well, oh yeah.
So, what really, really has been annoying me, especially like the last month, this has become a big, real annoying trend. So you'll get one of those like circle jerks on a tweet about an opinion. And then somebody will just come in with the other opinion. And then here comes fucking Jokester McGee. Ratioed by Toyota Camry. Like, funny guy.
yeah.
Nice.
The ratio.
God. Nothing says Twitter comedy like ratio.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most annoying little trend. Like, shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's funny.
No, yeah, it is funny.
I just don't get the humor. I'm just not smart enough, but
No.
maybe one day.
The only content like that I like is like when it's in sports, like usually I'm thinking of the NBA. Like one team loses, you just lost to Tony Snell's favorite team. And it's like this shitty edit. Or like, you just lost to there's one of Giannis, no skill tall guy. And it's just like distorted Giannis. Those are hilarious. I love those.
One recent discovery I have about like something along those similar lines is just it's this one account and it just tweets out every time there's a home run in the MLB, right? Seems pretty basic. The comments on the replies to these tweets, I did not realize there was this dank ass baseball community that just like the replies are just out of this fucking world. Just dank, deep fried memes about the most random fucking players. I can't, like, Anthony Santander will hit a home run, and then there's gonna be a million fucking replies with a deep fried Anthony Santander with glowing red eyes that just says, "You've been Anthony Slam-tandered," and just every player in the MLB has one of these. It is absurd.
That is my favorite kind of Twitter, when you get into that like really deep, specific like fandom.
I didn't realize baseball had it like that either. Like
baseball Twitter usually sucks.
Literally, it's just at MLB home run. Follow it, you will not regret it. That is that is a free plug for everybody out there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love those niche communities are great. There's one I follow. It's called Black Eyed Peas Propaganda.
Oh god, what?
The funniest account ever. It's just nonstop talking about the Black Eyed Peas, and it is so fucking funny. There's also one, it's called And Tupac Was There. It's just famous pictures, and it just with Tupac edited in. And he's like, Tupac was there too. It's so shitty. I love those.
Oh my god, yeah, like this Twitter account is just, it's just so fire. I'm trying to find some good ones right now.
What is the actual handle?
It's just at MLBHR.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I typed in at MLB home run, and it's just a Twitter account that hadn't tweeted in 4 years, and I was like, what?
Kyle loves that one.
So I know I've talked a lot about how much third shift sucks and how it's like basically the worst cruel and unusual punishment an employer can give an employee. One of the things that I don't think gets talked about when a person works third shift is sometimes you can have a normal day where you only sleep 6 hours. You know, that's normal, you know? Then you do that for a week or two. Then you just have 2 weeks of sleeping for 10 to 12 hours every single day. You can't wake up to an alarm. It is just impossible. And I like sleep just as much as the next guy. But
no, you don't.
When you have stuff to do and you just sleep for 12 hours and there's no like, oh, I'm extra tired today, I'm gonna be sleeping for a long time. You just all of a sudden you go to bed at 10 and you wake up at 10 o'clock I mean, it's just the worst thing in the world.
Do you set an alarm?
Yeah. If I go to bed at like 10, I'll set an alarm for like 6:30. You know what I mean? I'll set like 2 or 3, and then I just sleep through it. I don't like. It's like I am literally dead to the world.
How?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have no
idea.
I have slept through an alarm maybe like 2 times in my entire life.
Your alarm might not be very good.
I'm
not even kidding with that.
Google Home. I use a Google Home, so it's like right next to my bed, and it's incredibly loud.
You need to have that shit next to your ear.
The thing about because you don't have an iPhone, right? Well, no, I'm just saying. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't even
get
care
his
about
ass.
that.
Yeah.
But the iPhone alarm is distinctly horrifying. That ringing, you will wake up to that. I had the same problem because I used to. I was like, oh, set a song that you like. You'll love waking up every morning. And then you ruin a song. And then you ruin a fucking song. So that was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever done. But once I switched to this alarm, I haven't been the same. I never miss it because once you hear those soft bells, I don't know what it is about it. It's horrifying. I don't know, Kyle, do you have that? The default ringtone?
Oh my god, dude. You ever want to... Nothing triggers PTSD like hearing that alarm like when you're just out in public and somebody has it as like their ringtone or something.
Oh.
Because it just triggers these awful feelings in my head. It just... I hate that.
There
Hearing
was
your
a
alarm
commercial
anywhere,
that had it.
Even in bed, pain.
Yeah. There's a commercial. I think they actually took it down because I think enough people were like, fuck this commercial. But it had the beginning was that ringtone. And like every time I heard it, I was like, what the fuck? What? Whoa, hold up. Because it's not a good feeling. It's a terrible feeling. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But yeah, that, I think you might wake up if you had that one. I think it's like proven. It's like went through science and whatnot, and it's known to be like get you going.
I think there probably is some reason, like scientific reason, as to why you like. Because it only happens to me when I'm on third shift, and it's probably just because you barely ever see the fucking sun.
Right? Yeah, that's true.
Pain.
Yeah, that sucks. Any other complaints?
Yeah, Donald Trump. What a jokester.
Oh,
got him.
Yeah.
6 days, he's just back at the White House. I mean, he got stem cells and
that video of him like in his little photo op, trying to hold in the coughs as he's standing there. No, this is totally normal, everybody. Yeah. Just keep fucking go on about your day. Nothing to see here as Donald Trump is fucking dying of COVID. And he's just getting everybody else around him.
I love the tweets about when you're smoking with your brother and his friends for the first time and you're trying to act cool.
I've never seen a man so uncomfortable just existing.
Yeah. Oh, God. But yeah.
Oh, brother.
Fun guy.
Yeah, I can't wait to go after this. And now I get to see shock electrotherapy Mike Pence debate Kamala. I'm having fun.
I'm very interested to see how that will go. But hey, I think that does it here at the Farmcast. Last one I want to bring up that, just want to throw it out there. Fuck the Tennessee Titans. Getting COVID and fucking up
They're trying to kill baseball. Or
football.
You know what?
Yeah. I say ban.
I'll say it.
Yeah. But that does it here from us at the Farmcast. Thanks for watching once again for another fantastic episode of the Farmcast. Follow us on all social media at the Farmcast Pod, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook,
TikTok.
Boom. And watch us on YouTube. Stream us on streaming platforms. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Give us a comment. All of those great things. And I'll tell you what. We will see you on the next episode of the Farmcast. Bye.